I thought you might like to know that I've just come from seeing Dennis.
How is he?
Not very well, thanks to you.
Iris, you can't hold me responsible for Dennis's overreacting to my feelings.
Not responsible. And who, may I ask, do you think is responsible?
I've done everything I can to try to talk to Dennis and reason with him.
Everything but promise to stop seeing Paige. How can you propose to speak reasonably to Dennis when you're being so unreasonable yourself?
I don't think that my seeing Paige is at the root of Dennis's problem.
It is Dennis's problem. And even if it weren't, I'm just shocked that you don't have the good sense to see what that dreadful woman is up to.
I will not discuss my relationship with Paige. Not with you, not with Dennis, nor anyone else but Paige. It is between the two of us.
Isn't it enough that she ruined Dennis's life? Are you going to allow her to add you to the list?
I don't think Paige ruined Dennis's life. I don't think his life is ruined.
Well, if the boy I saw earlier, drunk, disheveled at 10 o'clock in the morning, if that's not ruined, I don't know what is.
Iris, the film that Paige made and the men she saw are in the past. Now, if Dennis has problems dealing with that, I'm sorry.
Sorry? You who profess to be his father? And all you can say is you're sorry?
You and Dennis cannot go on holding Paige's past mistakes against her forever.
She's the same woman she always was. The same woman who married Dennis for his money.
You have a very selective memory, Iris. You remember what you wish to remember. I believe it was you who put Dennis up to a relationship with Paige, and it's you who should take the blame.
I admit I encouraged it at first. But I never dreamed Paige would trick him into marrying her.
That's the problem, Iris. You never think about the future. You never think about the consequences of your actions. You just steamroll right through.
Are you finished?
No. When you see the condition your son is in, when your heart goes out to him, remember that if anyone is to be blamed for the state Dennis is in now, it's you.
May I disturb you for a moment?
Of course.
I can't reach a tray in the kitchen, and Mrs. Wheeler wants that tray on the yacht for the wedding reception.
Be glad to get it down.
Oh, it's so nice to have someone tall in the house. I'll get the door, you get the tray. It's the silver tray in the cabinet that I've left open. Yes, may I help you?
Is Mrs. Wheeler home yet?
No, she... Oh, you're the man who called here 3 times this morning.
Yes, it's very important that I see Mrs. Wheeler.
Well, you can't see her. She's not here.
Can I wait?
We don't have strange men.
What is it, Vivian?
This man wants to see Mrs. Wheeler.
I'm Grant Wheeler, Mrs. Wheeler's brother-in-law. May I ask your name?
My name is Johnson, and I must speak with Mrs. Wheeler.
Well, hello, Mr. Johnson. Please come in.
It's all right, Vivian. I've been looking all over Texas for you. I'm trying to clear the name of Ryan Connor. Trying to disprove these allegations have been made out of him, and you're our only hope.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't speak with you, sir. The business I have to discuss is with Mrs. Wheeler. I won't talk with anyone else. Perhaps I'd better come back.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't go. Don't, please. I won't ask you any questions, I promise, and I won't put any pressure on you. Now, it's a lovely day outside. Why don't you go out by the pool and wait out there? You'll be very pleasant.
Wherever I won't be in the way.
Fine. The maid will show you the way.
Thank you.
Becky, Grant Wheeler. Is Ryan there? You know where I can reach him? No. As soon as you hear from him, tell him to get over here immediately. I'm at Mrs. Wheeler's. Yes, Becky. It's urgent.
I should have known better than to come here and expect you to be rational on the subject of Paige.
Why did you come here? To cause trouble for Paige and me? Because I'm not going to let you.
I came to tell you that Dennis has agreed to see a psychiatrist. Though if you want my opinion, it's you who needs to see the psychiatrist.
I don't want your opinion. All I want is for Dennis to get the help he needs.
Oh, Dennis. Dennis will be just fine. I've suggested that he take the yacht and go off on a short vacation. All he needs is a rest.
You didn't see Dennis at the top of the World Club last night. think he's very deeply disturbed. I don't think arrest will change that. He needs professional help.
All right, go ahead. Make arrangements for him to see some psychiatrist. It's a waste of time and money.
All the same to you. Why don't we let Dennis and the doctor decide that?
I'll be on my yacht later if you'd be kind enough to call me and let me know what they do decide.
I'll call and let you know.
Are you planning to continue this relationship with Paige?
I'm going to try.
I find it impossible to believe that the man I was once married to could stoop so low.
Vivian. If Mr. Connor telephones, don't mention his name. Just tell me the call is from me, all right?
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Vivian.
I'm so embarrassed to be taking you away from your work. I didn't mean to be an inconvenience.
No, not at all. I was hungry, and I thought I just might share lunch with you.
You're very kind.
I had no idea it was so hot outside.
It's much more comfortable in here, yes.
Well, Mr. Johnson.
What made you leave your last job?
I'm sorry, I can't answer any questions.
Oh, come now, Mr. Johnson. A man's reputation, perhaps his freedom is at stake here.
I'll say what I have to say to Mrs. Wheeler. If you persist in asking questions, I'll be forced to leave.
All right. All right. It's just that I'm terribly concerned about Mr. Connor.
I understand, and I share your concern. Believe me, I do. But I can't talk to anyone except Mrs. Wheeler.
Why, is she the only one you can trust?
At the moment, yes.
Iris must have forgotten the key.
Vivian! Grant! It's good to see you. Hello, Mr. Johnson. What are you doing here?
I'm afraid I can't wait any longer, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, wait. What are you doing here, Justin?
I came to pick up Vivian, take her to the yacht for the wedding. Are you ready to go?
I will be in a minute.
What was Mr. Johnson doing here?
I don't know. You seem to be rather nervous about it. He was terrified at the sight of you.
Oh, I'm not nervous. I don't think he looked terrified.
Well, he sure got out of here in a hurry. What'd you do to him, Justin, to get that statement out of him?
I don't know what you're implying. I can assure you, Mr. Johnson volunteered that statement of his own free will. I didn't threaten him.
I don't believe you, Justin. I'm going to find Johnson and get the truth out of him.